Hello there YouTube, it's Ro here. Thank you for visiting You Grow Ro. If this is your first time here, I hope you'll consider subscribing at the end of this video. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you. Today we're taking a look at my hashtag WYG 2024. Okay, so let's begin with the elephant in the room. This cucumber has seen better days. Very, very true. But you can expect it to look like that because I just recently had to bust out the fan. And it's pointed on this end. It rotates, but it starts on this end. And so that cucumber is not loving it. It's not loving its life with that fan going. And I'm sorry. So I intend to take a cutting from it and propagate it and start over, clean this machine out and begin again. But this has been producing for me the whole time. I'm surprised we don't see any on there now, but yeah, this baby's coming in. And then over here, the stock that I grew still smells so amazing. I've been letting it go. As you can see, the blooms are dying back, but I want to collect the seeds. I think loads of people would love these. They stayed really compact. They smell really fragrant. They're beautiful. And if I could just hang on long enough to collect some seeds from these, I would be eternally happy. So that's the double cream color, and this is the baby rainbow. And both of those flowered for me and did really well. So I'm very pleased with those. Then we move over here and we have the micro dwarf tomato, Pa's Pride. You know, I'm gonna agree that this stayed a micro dwarf tomato. It looks really good. It's very healthy. It has flowers coming on and it did set some fruit. But this is a multiflora, I'm pretty sure, because look at this. Lots and lots of fruits coming in on this plant. I'm very excited for this. And it is currently overshadowing that other cucumber plant I had, which is back here. Doing considerably better than the other plant was doing over there that has the fan on it. And then right here is the pygmy micro dwarf tomato. Yet another one that stayed really compact. I will concede that this is an actual micro dwarf. It is loaded with fruit. And I have some ripe ones back there. Some of these are super soft. Let's see if I can get back there. Loaded. I thought that this was supposed to be red, but I'm feeling some of these and they're very soft, but they're orange. Like this one's very soft. Oops. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm absolutely thrilled with that. So I got to harvest from this tomato, My red robin, which is at the office and is divine, by the way. That flavor is so good. But I do have one rub with that tomato. And then I've had cucumbers coming out of my ears this whole time. I've had my beautiful flowers over here. Waiting to get those seeds though. So they're gonna be ugly and dry for a while. But I want those seeds. So it's been a couple weeks since I set up this new Gardyn Home 4.0. And I thought I'd give you guys a heads up on what's going on. Everything has germinated. Not one thing failed on me. So here I have cauliflower, a mini cauliflower. I think obviously I'm supposed to thin these out because no way I'm supposed to grow that. There's got to be 10 plants in there. Sunflower, Tokyo Bacana, that's a green leaf. Celery, green Salanova. I've been wanting to try that. That's a lettuce. And purple kohlrabi. Then we have red tatsoi, perpetual spinach, and collard greens. Mini cauliflower, more mini cauliflower. Kale lacinato, and more purple kohlrabi. More perpetual spinach, yellow Swiss chard, and bull's blood beet. Basil, sunflower, and green bok choy. Then here's some green tatsoi. We had red up there, up top. Red sorrel. I grew this a couple years ago. I didn't like it. It's too lemony. Breen. I don't know what that is. Some kind of lettuce, I guess. And some kale. Then we have bunching onions. More bunching onions. Sweet Thai basil. Just now coming in, but it's there. Then we have thyme, lemon balm, and dill. So every last pod germinated. How awesome is that? So I think at this point I'm gonna begin thinning these out if I can. I'll try to save what I can, but you know, sometimes it's hard pulling these, getting these roots through. Well, this is rock wool, but these pods, sometimes it's hard to separate your plants. So, but all in all, doing very well. I've fed it, given it nutrients once, and that's it. I haven't had any alerts from it at all. It's automated, and I'm just waiting to hear for when my next feeding is. But so far, we love it, the look of it and everything. Hashtag WIG 2024. I cannot forget this stunner right here. This beauty has been cranking out fruits, and I'm gonna give it a taste for you. Behold the red robin. I don't know what it is, but I always think, you know, sometimes I'm more prone to think that tomatoes that are red in color are just gonna be not super extraordinary, or you know, just rather your standard tomatoes. Let me tell you, this one is absolutely delicious. This one has been cranking out fruits left and right. You can see where I've picked a lot of them off, and mostly they've been going to my co-workers who have been asking for seeds, which I have been saving, and who have been asking to taste, which I've been allowing because, you know, as gardeners, I might be able to convert one. You never know. All right, so let me pick one and let's give it a try. All of them are about this size, maybe a little bit smaller. They're bright red in color. Gorgeous little fruits, absolutely perfect. There she is. Isn't she a beaut? Mm. Wow. This is so good. It's almost like candy. That flavor is there. It is perfect. It is full-bodied. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. If tomatoes were candy, that's probably what it would taste like. I did want to mention one thing though about these tomatoes. If a thick skin turns you off, you might not like this one. I feel like the skin on this one is a little thick. I'm gonna try another one. I shouldn't because I'm trying to save all the seeds, but I got a lot coming in. I could spare another one. Cutie patooties. Super tasty little morsels. All they've been getting is Gardyn nutrients every 2 weeks like they're supposed to. And this was, I don't know what, 2-3 months in the making. It grew really fast, ripened up really fast. I'm quite pleased with this. I'm gonna let it go even though the hashtag WIG 2024 is just about over. I'm gonna keep this and see what all happens with this. Maybe I can keep it going for a while. It stayed very compact. It's in my Garden sprout. Didn't even halfway max it out, so yeah, I'm thinking we can get a lot more fruit off of this bad boy. All right, so now we head downstairs and check out these units. Here, if you recall, I recently did a very nice harvest on this herb Garden. So back here I have some mint and some Thai basil. I got a little bit of chive going on there and my parsley bounced back. Yay! So that's looking really good. Then we go to this biggin. All that's left in this unit, I started with 4 tomatoes in here. I'm down to 1 and I'm getting ready to pull this out. I'm had enough with it. It did great. It produced like crazy, loads and loads of food. Still beautiful tomatoes. Not the best flavor in my experience, but that's growing it in hydroponics. I would be interested to see how it tastes after being grown outside. But this is the Bonte Tigret. And it was a superstar. Loved it, loved it. Kept me in tomatoes all winter long. Here's the last unit we'll be looking at down here. All right. And here is my Farm XL. The 2 loads and loads of fruit on these plants. Let's see. I have a tomato up here. There's one here. Here's my fuzzy tomato right here with fuzzy fruit. Look how cute that is. Nothing's ripe yet. And then here's my big old Mama Jamma Lacinato kale. Doing great. I'm wondering if I can get that outside. I wouldn't mind trying. And then in the back here is my carrot mini. Oh, and I believe I see a fruit ripening. Where did I see that at? Here we go. Check those out. Yay. This is the carrot mini. All right. So these 2 units did fantastic for me. I did get to harvest, right? I ate some of my kale here. I haven't ate any in a minute, but I did eat some in the beginning. And I'll get to it. I just haven't yet. And it looks like I'm on the verge of getting a tomato or 2 here pretty soon. We saw that. And then after that, it's just gonna be tomato palooza. Doing great. All right, I got one more surprise for you. So this is my final hashtag WIG 2024 update, and I thought it would be best to end it with the beautiful harvest. And I look at this beautiful Pa's Pride tomato. Look at all those flowers. This thing is crazy. I don't have any of those, but I got plenty of these. You didn't think I wasn't gonna try it, did you? All right, here goes. Woo! Acidic. These are acidic. Skin is slightly tough. Juicy, bursts in your mouth. They're fun. And that's going to do it for me for the hashtag WIG 2024. I had a great season yet again, and I saw that some other participants did as well. I will see you guys in another video on another day, and hopefully I'll be competing against you in the next hashtag WIG Winter Indoor Growing Challenge.